in the last 24 to 48 hours has set the whole internet on fire. If you haven't noticed already, he set flames to everything on his new interview with Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay. And he alleges a lot of things. He talks about a lot of comedians. We're going to get right into it. The comedians that he actually talked about all responded. And I'm going to give you a breakdown on some of the guys who actually responded. And we're gonna take it back a little bit. This is a long video, so y'all bear with me because we got a lot of content to cover. One of the people in his rant was none other than your boy Joe Rogan. I'm gonna play this clip, then I'm gonna come back with some commentary.
And that's how it was for blue comedy. If you were a comedian that cussed, you were ridiculed by the mainstream comedy geist. That would be like me being on Joe Rogan. Joe don't want me on there. I need to be on Shannon. Joe got 6 comedians that never been funny. He want to push out. But that's really how it is.
Immediately after Joe Rogan saw this, he definitely posted to social media, and he writes this: I love Katt. He's one of my favorite comics, and I love to have him on. We talk about him all the time. If he's down, I'll make it happen. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Joe Rogan and Katt Williams together is gonna be a classic episode, but now I think he kind of tarnished being on the show. If he goes on the show now, he looks kind of slow. But I think he definitely will still go. I think he will go. It's just sad, man. He's speaking truth to power, but man, you don't mess up everything. Even your girl Tiffany Haddish was not safe in the verbal melee that Katt Williams laid down. Now, he does talk about her as, you know, her being helped by him at one point, and also that she wasn't, I guess, that funny, but she went on to do great things with the help of people like Kevin Hart. So, you know, the shots are there, and this is what she had to say in return. Alright, she writes, how are you 0% funny on everything? Then she writes, I'm not mad. I just wish he would get his facts right about me. Dang. I guess I was sending him a reminder text. But are we sure that's Katt Williams? He looks a lot like Charleston White. And she killed him with humor. Again, he was shooting for the fences, and this wasn't his only target. Katt Williams even goes off on Michael Blackson, talking about how his accent is fake and he's from New Jersey. This is what Michael Blackson had to say back. He says, Katt Williams is a very smart midget nigga. He took shots at the top 10 comedians alive today so we could all respond and make him relevant again. Along with that, he also posts, I've never been booed ever, but I watched Katt Williams get booed in 2 cities, Cincinnati and forget the other city. Messed up this Cincy is where he's from. It's messed up when your own people boo you. Then he writes, I'm so confused. I'm African with a fake African accent. My accent had me roasted every day in school and in the comedy clubs in America, and I wish I could get rid of it. Even my Philly accent is fake. I guess the only thing real about me is my deek. Then he goes to his top 10 comedians and everything, but you know, I ain't gotta read all that. But again, Katt Williams was continuously coming at him, and we got even more. Now, one of the main people that he was actually talking about in the whole interview was your boy Ricky Smiley. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. This story has been morphing and changing, but I do believe Katt. Katt alleges that his character Money Mike in Friday was written specifically for him, and Ricky Smiley actually contests that, you know, he auditioned for Money Mike, but it was really a different character at that point when he auditioned. And that's not terribly wrong. That's not terribly wrong. He ended up getting the Santa Claus character. And I do believe Katt Williams, and when he says that character, he changed that character and made it into something, and he took out the rape parts and all that stuff. But we're gonna get to actually Ricky Smiley's response, then I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary.
I went out to audition for Friday After Next as Money Mike, not the Santa Claus, and that is the honest God truth. I had no reason to go on there and to go on Shannon Sharp's show and lie about any of that. That's what I auditioned for, was Money Mike, and I guess the producers, Cube and everybody saw something different, and I think that Money Mike character, Special K, was going to come off as kind of like
just a guy who was hanging around in the strip mall, who was just kind of being annoying, and almost like a crackhead type of character. That was
right.
Just...
So I guess when Katt Williams did it, they added the whole pimp twist to that character, which was actually a better decision. Every single show I have done since '97, maybe not big arenas, but I pack up those theaters and have the ad shows and comedy clubs, in between radio and all of that and raising the family I'm comfortable with. What makes me sad, I don't like the way that made my kids feel, and that's why I'm not gonna, go after him, because he has kids and family members and nieces and nephews also, and it hurts our family members and people that do love us when we say hurtful things about each other. So we want to wish Katt Williams the best or whatever. It ain't nothing but love over here.
Okay, two quick things. It still doesn't clear up much. It shows you how Ricky Smiley probably was really jealous, how he was probably really upset about it. He does give Katt Williams his flowers and does kind of apologizes, but not apologizes. But I will say this too: the fact that you can sit here and say, "Hey, I had to feed my family and all that by wearing a dress," is mad crazy. But we gonna have another video on all that. Man, your boy Katt Williams even went off on Ludacris. I'm gonna play these two videos and then I'm gonna come with my commentary.
Are you related to Luda?
No, so there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person, they said, was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Katt Williams. Now, one person ended up with a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife that's never done it. Remember I told you that if I say that, it applied to 7 people?
Yes.
It's part of what they give you. Okay? I didn't get it. I'm not mad about it.
How much money they give? 200?
Sir, Fast and Furious is on what number right
10.
now?
200 million. I'm about to get me one of them old women to look the same.
That's what they all end up saying at the end of the day.
Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind. Like Snoop's cannabis shredder, I'm always on my grind. They throwing shade cause niggas could never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet, let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludacris, swaddled in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only a Ludinati. And I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton. You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns, yeah, that's my signature. Addictions on the rise, comedians check your temperature.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bruh. Them sound like some fighting words. The fact that you mentioned Ludacris with the Illuminati and you disrespect his wife like that is, man, dog, the gloves is off. I'm gonna be honest with you. I rock with you, Katt Williams, but I don't think Ludacris was in the Illuminati, because Ludacris was a DJ in Atlanta, worked his ass off to get where he is, and if you were in Atlanta, you saw the progress and you saw the hustle. So don't get it twisted. I understand where you're coming from, but bro, you 100% wrong at this one. And the fact that you're talking about that man's wife, dog, chill out with that. Chill out with that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like most of it's funny. Most of it's funny and entertaining, but that was super disrespectful. And I'm glad Ludacris responded the way he did with that freestyle. Super dope freestyle, man. I fuck with Ludacris. But beyond that, it was Kevin Hart, Fazion Love. I mean, everybody was just responding. I just wanted to touch on some of the other guys that responded. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Did Katt Williams go too far? Or do you think this was a part of a bigger strategy? Let me know in the comments. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. More content is on the way.